Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, hockey fans of all genders and all ages, welcome to the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of the IHC Cavaliers. In tonight's Section 3 competition, the visiting team is wearing the blue sweaters, the Cazenovia Lakers, versus your home team in the white sweaters, the Immaculate Heart Central School Cavaliers. And here are your starting lineups, beginning with the Cazenovia Lakers. On defense, number 4, Finn Hagen. On defense, number 9, Jack Casey. On offense, number 2, Seamus Newcomb. On offense, number 14, Henry Miller. On offense, number 16, Riley Montoya. And in goal, number 31, Ezra Stahlberg. And now the starting lineup for your IHC Cavaliers. Beginning on defense, number 9, Brady Van Brocklin. On defense, number 19, Jose Rivera. On offense, number 7, Aiden Trimper. On offense, number 10, Captain Owen Van Brocklin. On offense, number 16, Tanner Esposito. And between the pipes defending the goal, number 30, Brody McGregor. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone who is able to please rise as we all stand together, united as one free nation. Place your hand over your heart, remove any headgear. Any active duty, veteran, or retired servicemen and servicewomen may salute as desired as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. Oh, I thought that was you ladies. Now let's play some hockey! All right, hockey fans, it is time The season opener, home opener for the IHC Cavaliers. This is the second conference game for Cazenovia. They are 1-0, 2-1 on the season. I think I have that right. Sounds good to me. "17 fresh minutes up on the clock. Officials take their spots, skaters sliding into their positions, goaltenders tending the net. Owen Van Broecklyn facing off against Henry Miller. Miller wins that draw, brings that puck back for Cazenovia. Cazenovia sends this forward, gets turned back by Rivera. Jack Casey keeping it in the neutral zone. Owen Van Broecklyn trying to drive that into the offensive end. Picked up by Rivera. Rivera dumps that puck in, goes back behind the net. Near side, passed off for Riley Montoya. Montoya tries sending it out, held in at the blue line. Seamus Newcomb picks it up, loses it, coming in from the defensive end, though. Riley Montoya. Montoya loses it. Here comes Owen Van Broecklyn. Van Broecklyn in, falls down as he tries to make his move to the goal. And I think that's because he got tripped. No? Here's a face-off to the left side of Ezra Stahlberg. Push forward, Connor Lamb gets hit back behind the net. Centering pass, misses everybody, comes all the way back out to the point. Birthday boy Jared Bach picks that puck up, drops it back off, and swinging and missing Connor Lamb. Puck loose in the neutral zone. George dumps that into the offensive end. Puck coming back out with IHC. They send that. It ends up going on net, and Ezra's going to hold on to that one and cover it up. 15:56 to go in this first period. Just over a minute has elapsed. Face-off won by IHC, turned over to Cazenovia. Carter Nethers dropping back into the neutral zone to pick that puck up. Carter getting peppered, turns his puck into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Jack Casey. Casey has to dance along that blue line, waiting for his team to check up before he dumps that puck in, and Carter goes back to pick it up behind his goal. Nethers trying to come up with this puck, loses it, goes over to Noah Thompson. Thompson can't keep it. That puck gets turned back, hits Nethers' skate as he was jumping over the boards for his shift change. Puck grab, Owen Van Broecklyn behind his net. Gets pushed off there by Vinny DiNatale. Brady Van Broecklyn going to the corner with that puck. Sends it to the other. No, there's Brady. Hold on a second. That was Jared Bach. They switch places on me. Jared backhands this into the neutral zone. Puck comes over to to Finn Hagen. Hagen dumps that puck in, goes all the way down the length of the ice. Bach gets a piece of it, gives it to Brady Van Broecklyn. Van Broecklyn passes it up to Aiden Trimper. Trimper coming out in the neutral zone. Trimper trying to come around wide right. Shot. Oh, hits the crossbar. Gets rejected. Comes all the way back out. Owen Van Broecklyn sends that puck forward. Grabbed by Tanner Esposito. Esposito sends that in, comes around, Trimper trying to get it to the slot, swatted away by Finn Hagen, comes up to the point for Brady Van Broecklyn. He sends that back in behind the net, over into the far corner, collected there by Tanner Esposito. Esposito tried sending it back to the corner, turned out by Finn Hagen, held at the blue line, though, by Jose Rivera and Brady Van Broecklyn, or Owen Van Broecklyn. They go off for their change. Coming out with this puck, Jack Casey. Jack Casey through the neutral zone, gets by Colin Whitmore. Casey goes in deep, back behind the net. Puck gets turned back and up into the netting by IHC. We'll have a face-off to the right side of Brody McGregor. Face-off won by Cazenovia. Quick shot taken by Jack Panoyer. Save McGregor. Puck goes to the far corner. Puck pulled out by Nate Taylor, sent up to the point. Jack Penoyer plays on it. He gets hit to the ground. Riley Montoya comes back to pick that puck up. Montoya sends this across the neutral zone. Grabbed by Jared Bach. Bach dumps that in deep. Jack Penoyer goes in to grab it. Nate Taylor in there to make a play on it. Coming away with that puck, Riley Montoya not able to get that puck out. Battle for it. Coming away, Connor Lamb with that puck. Lamb shot, save, Ezra Stahlberg. Puck is loose. Picked up by Cazenovia. They send it over to the hash marks. Here comes Montoya. Montoya cutting into the slot. Montoya can't get the shot off. Tries passing this into the middle. Goes to Nate Taylor. IHC controls this puck. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Finn Hagen drops back to collect this puck at his blue line. Hagen passes across for Lucas Cornish. Cornish misses the first time. Then sends that puck forward. IHC returning it back into the neutral zone. Battle for it. Right there, as you can see, coming away with it, Jack Haichu. Haichu sends this into the middle, taken away by Isaac Kuhn. Passed over, Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin still with it, moving this puck forward. Loses it at center ice, turned over to Henry Miller, I think. Nope, that was Dan-Dalin, sorry, Jack Dan-Dalin. Turn that puck back up. Now coming back with it the other way, Noah Thompson. Thompson driven into the corner by Finn Hagen. Centering pass attempted. That gets broken up by Dan-Dalin. That shot goes in, misses wide. And that gets covered up by Ezra Stahlberg. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree's Cleaning Services, and Glory Construction and Development. This puck comes out. Lorelei Bach going in. Is that Lorelei? No, that's not Lorelei. That was Riley Montoya. Listen, Lorelei could do it too, though, if she wanted to. Puck comes over on the near side. Seamus Newcomb gets this over to Henry Miller. Miller comes back to the blue line, dumps his puck in, picked up by Carter Nethers. Nethers shakes off a opposing player, goes into the trapezoid, passes his puck up for Aiden Trimper. Trimper able to get this out into the neutral zone. Grabbed, though, by Lucas Cornish. He fires his puck back. Gets deflected away. Henry Miller picks it up. Miller forced into the corner. Stops short as he gets hit. Puck goes into the trapezoid. Newcomb lays down on top of the puck. Henry Miller stabbing at it. Puck comes out. Jared Bach sends this up along the boards. This gets flung out into the neutral zone. Aiden Trimper there trying to collect it. Trimper couldn't get that shot off as he was guarded by Riley Montoya. Lucas Cornish in the corner. Settles that puck up into the neutral zone. Grabbed there by Norman Cushman. Cushman passes over to Connor Leduc. Leduc sends this across. Gets returned back out to the point position. Stepping up is Nate Taylor. Taylor shot. Kicked wide by Ezra Stahlberg. Connor Lamb sends this puck around. Shoveled out into the neutral zone. Here's Riley Montoya. Montoya into the offensive end. Has that puck knocked away by Colin Whitmore. At the corner, Connor Leduc going after it. Sends it up along the sides. Montoya regains control. Shot fired. Save, Brody McGregor. Puck comes out into the middle. Grabbed there by Norman Cushman. Cushman backhands this into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Di Natale. Vinny along the blue line. Passes this across. Goes off the boards. Cushman grabs it in front of the goal, goes back into the trapezoid to set things up. Cushman on that far side, sends this, gets this into the neutral zone. Noah Thompson going after it, as is Jack Casey. Jack Casey gets to that puck, cuts in front of his own goal. Jack Casey coming around into the neutral zone. Casey over the center line. Casey at the blue line loses that puck, pulled away by Owen O'Donnell. Oh, he gets that puck to Rivera. Rivera goes to the safety of the trapezoid, passes that puck over to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin moving forward. Serpentining his way into the neutral zone, hits the center line, dumps that puck in hard, goes around into the far corner, held in by Noah Thompson. Puck sent out at the blue line. Rivera catches it, sends that back forward, and we're going to get... It hit the netting. It hit the netting. In the zone. It hit the netting in the zone. So we'll have a face-off to the right side of Ezra Stahlberg. Owen Van Brocklin taking a face-off against Dan-Dalin. Jack wins that faceoff, draws that puck back, gets sent all the way around near side, and that's going to go too far. Yeah, it's an icing. We'll come back and do the faceoff next to Ezra again. Faceoff goes over to the boards. Nice hit applied by Tanner Esposito. Puck passed across the middle, reaching for it. Dylan George recovers off the boards, ripped back in by Jared Bach. Teams check up on sides. Esposito goes in to challenge, forces a bad decision. Owen Van Broecklyn picks that puck up. Esposito with the shot and the save. Ezra Stallberg. Nice play. Nice capitalization of a turnover in the zone by IHC. They got to stay on their toes and be ready to take advantage of the errors that Cazenovia may make. Face off to the right side of Ezra Stallberg. And Miller gets tossed from the circle. Finn Hagen comes in to take the draw. Puck comes over to Whitmore. Whitmore moves it around. Jack Casey sends that puck all the way around on the near side for Connor Leduc. Leduc steps up at the hash mark with Connor Lamb, sends that puck to the corner. Whitmore goes in to put a late hit on. Jack Casey grabs that puck, passes it all the way across to Montoya. Montoya cuts back across the grain, dumps that puck in deep. He comes around for Seamus Newcomb at the corner. Newcomb gets a piece of it. Henry Miller at the hash mark, battling for that puck against Connor Lamb and Nate Taylor. Sends that puck back into the corner, gets ripped up along the boards, held in by Newcomb. Miller out into the middle, pass over to Newcomb, can't get it to his shooting position. Puck falls at the stick of Nate Taylor. Taylor sends this back behind his goal for Connor Lamb. Lamb has his pocket picked by Montoya. Montoya can't keep it. Connor Leduc grabs that puck, passes it over to Cushman. Cushman back to Leduc. Leduc up to Lamb. Lamb goes back behind Leduc, tries firing across. He goes right to Newcomb. Shot, save, McGregor. Rebound goes off the glass. Whitmore can't settle it. Finn Hagen sends this forward. Connor Leduc's going to retreat back and pick that puck up. Pass it over to Cushman. Cushman tries sending it back. He gets knocked to the corner. There's a check there, and we're going to get a penalty on that one. It's an interference call against IHC. So it'll be a power play opportunity for Cazenovia here. Let's see how the special teams fares for IHC. Jack Donald's going to get tossed again. Haichu slides in to take the face-off. IHC penalty, number 8, Colin Whitmore, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 8, 2 minutes, interference. Time of the minor penalty, 9:08. Carter Nethers tries clearing that, gets stopped by Haichu. Puck goes on at nets, pushed aside, or pushed out by McGregor. Held in at the point by Dan-Dalin. Goes back to Bach, and Bach rips this down the length of the ice. Stallberg's going to stall the puck back behind his net for Finn Hagen to touch it and let Dan-Dalin come around to pick it up. Jack Dan-Dalin on the far side, outskates Owen Van Broecklyn, gets that puck around. Carter Nethers goes back behind the goal, comes around on the near side, slides around top of the slot. It's getting tighter and tighter. Shot fired. Save of Brody McGregor. So 47 seconds have expired on the penalty kill for IHC. Nate Taylor taking the face-off, wins the draw, gets that puck over to Rivera. Jose Rivera takes it into the trapezoid, rips it all the way around, held in by Riley Montoya. Montoya off the board, sends this towards the corner. Brady Van Broecklyn battling for it. Seamus Newcomb drops that puck back to Nat Gale. Gale back to Montoya. Montoya across to Donlin back out, and it comes back to Montoya. Shot misses, goes against the glass, comes all the way out. Jack Casey's not going to be able to catch it. He's going to go back into the neutral zone. Challenged by Nate Taylor. Passes that puck up to Lucas Cornish. Cornish curls around the neutral zone into the offensive end. Cornish drops that puck back to the point for Newcomb. Newcomb over to Jack Casey. Casey sends it over to the near side for Montoya. Montoya back to Casey. Shot low, save, rebound, collected by Seamus Newcomb. Cazenovia power play goal scored by number 2, Seamus Newcomb, assisted by 13, Nat Gale, from 9, Jack Casey. 2 from 13 from 9. Time of the Cazenovia Lakers power play goal, 10:46. IHC trying to send that puck out, held in by the skate of Donlin, dumped in by Dylan George. Picked up by Isaac Kuhn. Kuhn coming out on the near side in the neutral zone, passes that puck forward, gets stopped by Lucas Cornish. And Cornish gets tripped. IHC penalty, number 14, Isaac Kuhn, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 14, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 11:25. And that puck gets cleared out by Nate Taylor, paused by Stahlberg behind his net. Coming back to pick it up, Finn Hagen. Hagen's going to leave it for Donlin again. Jack passes this puck out for Haichu. Haichu lets it play off the boards. Jared Bach getting in there. Puck goes to the corner. Haichu chases after it, as does Bach. Bach putting a hit on, coming away with that puck. Loses it at the post of the goal there. Carter Nethers grabs it, rips it all the way around near side, and Donlin can't keep it in. Donlin comes back to the center line, passes his puck over to Henry Miller. Miller dumps this in on goal, and Brody McGregor's going to cover that up for the face-off. Face-off will be to the left side of Brody. IHC technically winning that. Rivera not able to get that puck out. Grabbed by Owen Van Brocklin. Held in at the point, though, by Riley Montoya. Van Brocklin able to poke that puck out. Van Brocklin's just got to get around Jack Casey. Newcomb slides in there, too. Shot and a glove save by Ezra Stahlberg. Face-off won by IHC, fired by Jose Rivera. Gets deflected, comes into the corner. Riley Montoya in after it. Montoya takes that puck behind his goal. He's in the trapezoid, looking to see which way he's going to break out. Montoya goes to his right. Puck comes back to him. He gets challenged by Esposito, forced to go to his right side. Montoya, top of the circle, shot, save, knocked down by Nat Gale, not able to get a shot off. Puck comes back, and here comes Tanner Esposito. Esposito winds up, shot, blocker, save, Ezra Stahlberg. Face off, Owen O'Donnell brings it back to Bach. Bach fires a hit. O'Donnell goes over to the far side. Noah Thompson picks it up, sends it behind the net. Finn Hagen grabs it there. Hagen to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin skating up with it. Dan-Dalin's going to go around Noah Thompson, passes that puck up. Jared Bach plays on it. Teams are even. Bach, loses his footing. Puck is loose at the corner. He sits on it. And are we going to get a penalty against Bach? We are. I guess Jared tripped him. IHC penalty number 5, the birthday boy, Jared Bach, 2-minute minor for tripping. Happy birthday, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 13:36. Jack Casey passes his puck over to the point for Lucas Cornish. Cornish sends this back across for Seamus Newcomb. Newcomb to the corner for Montoya. Montoya drops it off deep for Miller. Miller up to Montoya. Montoya gloves it down. Montoya looking. No shot. Sends it back to the point for Casey. Jack gives it back over to Montoya. Montoya into the middle. Newcomb shot. Kick save by McGregor. Puck sent out to the point. Jack Casey up to the hash mark for Newcomb. Seamus Newcomb coming over, gives it to Jack Casey at the center point. Casey moves his way in, gives it to Newcomb. Newcomb, had a shot opportunity, couldn't pull the trigger and missed that pass there as well. Gives that puck to Montoya. Montoya turns around a couple of times, picks it up, shot low, save McGregor. Puck grabbed by Brady Van Brocklin, and he rips this all the way down. Played on by Ezra Stahlberg. Stahlberg passes it off to Jack Casey. Jack Casey's going to go give it behind the net to Montoya. Montoya is going to follow Casey out. Montoya goes up on the right side, gets around Owen Van Brocklin. Montoya over the blue line. Challenged by Carter Nethers, forced all the way over to the left side, curls around at the point position, gives that puck up to Jack Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin fires it, gets deflected off the stick of Connor LeDuc and hits the netting, and that'll give us a face-off with 24 seconds left in the player advantage. Dan-Dalin facing off against Owen Van Brocklin. Jack draws that puck back to Haichu. Shot, save McGregor. Rebound comes up near side. Owen Van Brocklin grabs that puck and dumps it all the way down. Ezra Stahlberg grabs it behind the net, pulls it out for Finn Hagen. Hagen skates that out on that far side, gives it to Jack Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin through the neutral zone, forced wide left, and they came across offsides. Cannot lead your puck carrier over the blue line. There's a face-off. Jack Dan-Dalin takes this over. Teams are even. Jared Bach jumps on the ice. Bach goes back over at the hash mark, puts a hit onto Dylan George. Puck comes back. Haichu dumps this puck in. Connor LeDuc in the trapezoid, trying to free that puck, gets it to Nate Taylor. Taylor passes this over to Brady Van Brocklin, comes out into the neutral zone, and Finn Hagen just dumps that puck in. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining. Puck turned over in the neutral zone. Newcomb not able to find it. Connor LeDuc fires it out. Stopped by Finn Hagen. Hagen dumps that back into the IHC zone. Carter Nethers grabs it. Sends it behind the net for Connor LeDuc. LeDuc tried getting it out. Newcomb turns it back in. Nethers going in, putting a hit on. Frees that puck. Nate Taylor going after it, as is Riley Montoya. Puck goes over to the far corner. Colin Whitmore there. Whitmore putting hits on, trying to keep Riley Montoya off that puck. Puck comes out in the middle. Newcomb, one-timer, blocked in front. Henry Miller gets hit by Jared Bach. Miller with that puck, sends it across into the slot. Shot goes wide. McGregor save, shot, rebound, save. McGregor. 5.7 seconds to go in this opening period. Face-off won by Dan-Dalin, flicked forward by Cornish, goes back over the end line, and that's where this period's going to end. And that concludes our first period of hockey here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of the IHC Cavaliers. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. This game is being live streamed on YouTube, the Dan-Dalin. Check it out, like it, subscribe. It's what all the cool kids are doing. We'll be back. In the meantime, check out these sponsors. Without them, I couldn't do what I do for you. All right, hockey fans, here we are back for period number 2. Cazenovia, the visiting team in blue, going from left to right this period. IHC Cavaliers in white, going from right to left. Puck back behind the IHC net, sent around by Brady Van Brocklin, picked up by Cazenovia. Centering pass gets deflected away. Tanner Esposito trying to get it out. Esposito, a little toe drag, pulls it to himself, gives it to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin passes that puck over to Jose Rivera. Rivera gets it out into the neutral zone, immediately challenged by Henry Miller. Miller takes control, gets that puck over to Finn Hagen. Hagen moving forward, flicks that puck over to Montoya. Montoya sends this into the corner. Brady Van Brocklin's got to get his way around the official to get to a coming out shot taken by Seamus Newcomb. Save made. Brody McGregor. Brady Van Brocklin, near side, flicks this puck up high, gets it out into the neutral zone, settles down, grabbed by Hagen. Hagen gives this puck over to Henry Miller. Miller skates around in front, loses that puck in the slot. The ice is still a little wet out there from the resurfacer. Aiden Trimper passed that puck off, shot taken. Nate Taylor, save made. Ezra Stahlberg. Puck gets cleared all the way back down the end of the ice. That's going to be an icing, and it'll bring the faceoff back down to Ezra's end of the ice. Nate Taylor lining up for the faceoff against Jack Donlin. Taylor sends this puck over to the boards, grabbed by Colin Whitmore. Whitmore rips this around, collected on the far side by Dylan George. George tries getting it out, held in by birthday boy Jared Bach. Colin Whitmore at the corner sends this back over to Connor Lamb. Connor to Connor, back over to Nate Taylor. Taylor spins around, loses it in the corner, comes down, grabbed by Connor Lamb at the blue line, fired it back in deep. George not able to get to it. Jared Bach holds it in, fires it, goes off the backboards, comes out, and as Ezra reached back forward, he dislodged the net. We'll have a face-off in the Cazenovia Lakers end of the ice. 15-14 to go in the second period. Face-off comes out. Dylan George picks it up. George passes up to Haichu. Haichu can't catch it. Gets turned back out by Cushman. Cazenovia moving back in. Haichu with it. Haichu drops it back to the point. Finn Hagen gives it right back to him. Haichu sends this behind the net. Grabbed there by Connor LeDuc. LeDuc rips it around. Caught at the point. Passed into Vinny DiNatale. He shoots that. Goes wide right. Shoveled over to the side by Brody McGregor. Battle for that puck at the hash mark. Vinny DiNatale gets thrown out. Puck comes back, picked up by Finn Hagen. Hagen back behind his goal. Sends this around onto the far side. Hagen gets hit by Isaac Kuhn and goes down. DiNatale coming up with this puck. Hits the center line, dumps this into the far corner. Chased after by Nat Gale. And Brady Van Brocklin shot on net. Save by Brody McGregor. Faceoff will be to the right side of Brody. Owen Van Brocklin facing off against Henry Miller. Miller pulls his puck back, stepping up to grab it, though. Aiden Trimper. Trimper trying to weave his way through. Jack Penoyer, though, and Jack Penoyer and Lucas Cornish squeeze him off that puck. Cornish tries to send this over to the side. Cornish gets a second try at it. Pocket picked. Shot taken. Owen Van Brocklin save. Ezra Stahlberg. And Ezra holds on for the faceoff. Nate Taylor in for the faceoff for IHC. Sends Henry Miller to the ice.
Taylor able to hold that puck in, sends this around. Whitmore couldn't catch it off the boards. Going over Connor Lamb. Lamb sends this in behind the goal. Whitmore going in after it, as is Jack Casey. Whitmore gets it over to Lamb at the corner. Lamb at the hash mark drops that puck back in for Whitmore. Whitmore battling for it, gives it behind the goal. Stealing that? No. Battle for it ensues. Nate Taylor got a piece of it, dives down. Finn Hagen in, gets checked by Connor Lamb. Puck comes up. Carter Nethers grabs it, sends it right back in behind the goal. Puck goes around onto the far side. Montoya off the boards, can't keep it. Nate Taylor with it behind the goal, sends this back over to the corner. Montoya picks it up, sends it behind the net for Jack Casey. Casey back to Montoya. Montoya back to Casey. Casey looks and rips his puck up, held at the blue line by Jared Bach. Bach fighting to get his way up. Puck comes loose. Montoya coming out with it. Whitmore had it off his skate, didn't realize it. Ripping that shot. Finn Hagen save of Brody McGregor. Jared Bach sends that back around behind the goal. Vinny DiNatale shoots that between the legs of Carter Nethers. Save McGregor. And we've got a cross check against Colin Whitmore. Now I'll give us another power play for Cazenovia. Their one goal they have is a power play goal. They are 1 for 3 on the night so far. This is their 4th power play opportunity. IHC penalty, number 8, Colin Whitmore. 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 8, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 4:35. As a shot goes wide. Cazenovia curling around. And Henry Miller gets taken out of the play by Owen Van Brocklin. Haichu sends that towards the goal. Comes back out. Dan-Dalin shot fired. Sails high against the netting. I have a face-off in the zone. .11:53 to go, 1:28 remaining in the player advantage for Cazenovia. Dan-Dalin directing Haichu to where he wants to direct that puck. Sends it over to the side. Haichu comes over, snaps it in, kicked away by McGregor. Hagen sends this in deep. Comes back out to Finn. Finn all the way across for it. Dan-Dalin stolen by Nate Taylor. Taylor moving forward over the blue line. Shot. Save. No rebound. I'll give us a face-off to the right side of Ezra Stahlberg. Nate Taylor coming in for the face-off. Against Seamus Newcomb, Taylor drives that puck forward. Jack Casey sends this around to Lucas Cornish. Cornish tries passing this out. Montoya sticks it and gloves it down. Montoya chasing after it at the side. Loses it, sends it back to the point for Casey. Casey fires this forward into the corner. Puck comes over for Cornish. Cornish back out to Jack Casey. Casey back over to Cornish. Cornish moves towards a slot shot and a goal. Lucas Cornish with the power play goal. Cazenovia power play goal scored by number 13, Nat Gale. Assisted by number 17, Lucas Cornish. 13 from 17. Time of the Cazenovia Lakers power play goal, 5:49. So they are 2 for 4 on the power play. That's Cazenovia is, which tells us that IHC has got to stay out of the penalty box. Aiden Trimper curling around top of the slot, shot, glove save, Ezra Stahlberg. Owen Van Brocklin taking the face-off on the far side. Facing off against Jack Dan-Dalin. Puck goes towards the middle. Battle for Esposito, couldn't get his stick down on it. Finn Hagen swats this over to the boards. Coming back is Dylan George. Owen Van Brocklin coming out with that puck. Gets it over to Trimper. Trimper skating that puck in behind the net. Trying to shake off Finn Hagen. Dumps that puck into the corner. Owen gets ridden by Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin coming out with that puck, stopped by Trimper. Trimper passes over to Van Brocklin. Owen with it, back to Trimper. Aiden Trimper snaps this puck in deep, goes behind the net for Tanner Esposito. Esposito sends this out to the center point for Brady Van Brocklin, who fires that puck in. Goes to the corner, played on by Owen O'Donnell. Puck pulled out. Jack Dan-Dalin steals it. Dan-Dalin passes puck out for Haichu. Haichu misses it. No, he got a piece of it, so no icing. Puck goes behind the net. Brady Van Brocklin skates around, loses it in the corner. Haichu there. Van Brocklin presses it up against the boards, trying to dig it out. Owen O'Donnell. Puck comes out to Brady Van Brocklin. Brady chasing it back down behind the net with Dylan George and Haichu. And Owen Van Brocklin picks that puck up, passes it over, and the net got dislodged, so we're going to have a face-off. And we'll have that face-off will be in the zone. Puck comes back to Penoria. Shot and a goal! Cazenovia goal scored by number 8, Jack Penoyer. Assisted by number 14, Henry Miller. 8 from 14. Time of the Lakers goal, 7:36. Montoya gets his puck into the neutral zone, chased after by Carter Nethers. Nethers, nice stick check. Shot on goal, save by Brody McGregor. Seamus Newcomb takes that puck into the corner, loses it. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Isaac Kuhn with it. Kuhn goes back into his own end, drops that puck off for Nethers. Nethers passes over to Jared Bach. Bach has it against the boards. Kicks it up for Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell moving forward over the blue line. O'Donnell passes over to Noah Thompson. Thompson shot. I think that was a save. Wraparound attempted by Owen O'Donnell. Save by Stahlberg. That was a big hit. There's a shot. Save. Stahlberg. Rebound. Grabbed by Cazenovia. And they're going to dump that puck down for the icing. And that'll bring that faceoff all the way back down to the Cazenovia end of the ice with 8:05 to go in this second period. Cazenovia Lakers lead the IHC Cavaliers by a score of 3-0. And because of the late ad of Cazenovia, Dan-Dalin gets tossed. That lets Lucas Cornish come in for the faceoff. Snaps that puck forward, skating after it. Connor Leduc. He's got Dan-Dalin on his tail. Leduc and Dan-Dalin get to the same time. Dan-Dalin forcing his way around, almost got that shot off. Connor Lamb with that puck. Puck is loose, comes across. Colin Whitmore trying to take it out. Jack Casey putting the hit on. Puck picked up by Norman Cushman. Cushman fires it down. Goes off the stick of Lamb. Back behind the goal. Lamb gets a piece of it. Sends it to the corner for Whitmore. Whitmore goes back behind the goal. Curling around on that far side at the hash mark. Drops it back off into the corner for Nate Taylor. Taylor centering past the Lamb. Not able to get it on. Nate Taylor backhand shot. Save. Rebound goes out to Connor Lamb. Lamb at the hash mark. Fires it back for Whitmore. Whitmore not able to catch that puck. Gets swept all the way around. Held in by Cushman. Cushman fires that in. Whitmore sends it to the far corner. Nate Taylor can't catch up to it. Caught at the blue line by Connor Leduc. Leduc fires this in. Goes all the way around near side for Cushman. Cushman sends it back to the corner. Colin Whitmore had it for a moment, loses it, and that gets dumped behind by Jack Casey. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. DiNatale with it. Vinny DiNatale moving over. Pass over on the right side to Alex Papa. Shot taken. Save made. Brody McGregor. Face off on the left side of McGregor, and that was a beauty of a save. Dan-Dalin facing off against Owen Van Brocklin, and McGregor gets another one. Whitmore not Whitmore. That was Jack Penoyer sent that around. That comes out, and Lucas Cornish dumps it back in. Team's got to check up on sides. Allows IHC to set something up. Owen Van Brocklin moving forward with that puck. Pushes off to his right side for Aiden Trimper. Trimper plays it off the board. Sends it back to Owen. Owen can't catch it, and that gets cleared out of the zone by Cazenovia. Puck picked up by Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin challenged by Jack Haichu. Haichu gets that puck free. Brady sends his forward, stopped by Dan-Dalin, taken away by Owen Van Brocklin. Owen up to Trimper. Trimper trying to get by and does. Trimper over the blue line, forced wide at the corner. Pulls that puck back, centering pass over to Tanner Esposito, tipped away by Lucas Cornish. Puck goes off the glass, comes out. Esposito drops it back to Nethers. Nethers winds up shot low, misses wide left, comes off the boards, back out, grabbed by Cornish. Cornish tries stuffing this, it comes right back to him. Cornish goes around his own net. Lucas Cornish passes puck off to Jack Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin making his way forward, hits the blue line, fires that puck in, and it sails up into the netting and goes out of play. We'll have a face-off. I think he was out of the zone still. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be a face-off in the zone or out of the zone, and in the zone it is. Henry Miller with the face-off pulls it back. Seamus Newcomb tries firing it forward. It gets blocked by Norman Cushman. Cushman gets that puck out to Owen O'Donnell. Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell loses it at the blue line. Miller fires it forward. Cushman's going to chase after it into the corner. Cushman dumps that puck around for Connor Leduc. Leduc passes it up to Kuhn. Kuhn tried sending it back up for Owen O'Donnell. Gets turned over to Newcomb. Newcomb fires that back towards the goal. It gets blocked. Collected by Seamus behind the net. Backhands us across. One-timer save! Brody McGregor! What a save! Jack Casey chasing this puck all the way down into his end of the ice. Casey fires this back behind the net for Finn Hagen. On that far side, Owen O'Donnell trying to pull that puck around. Speared at by Connor Leduc. Gets it to Noah Thompson. Thompson sends this into the corner. Finn Hagen overskates that puck. Jack Casey there to cover for him. Casey passes up to Newcomb. Newcomb touches it out at the blue line to Henry Miller. Miller coming in, forced on the far right side by Norman Cushman. Miller in the corner still with the puck. Miller comes back up to the point position, goes over to the center point. Miller in the slot, backhand shot, misses wide right. Off the boards, held in by Myers, and now it bounces back out. Myers flicks this all the way across the ice. Snapped forward for Pappas. Pappas couldn't catch it. Cushman does. Cushman sends this back, hits off of Pappas. Cushman's second attempt gets this into the neutral zone, taken by Elijah Myers, and Myers fires it forward, stopped by Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin to Whitmore. Whitmore to the O-zone. Whitmore forced to the corner, centering pass to Connor Lamb, misses. and that puck gets picked up by Elijah Myers. Held in, though, at the blue line by Brady Van Brocklin. Puck comes across and caught by Jose Rivera. Shot, glove save, belly button save, Ezra Stahlberg. Put the bread in its basket and hold on to it. I'll have a face-off to the left side of Ezra with 3:34 to go in this second period. Nate Taylor in for the faceoff against Donlin. Donlin wins. Puck gets ripped around by Cazenovia, popped out into the neutral zone. Jared Bach there to get it. Bach has that puck taken by Dylan George. Donlin comes in, centering pass attempted, gets tipped away by Nate Taylor. Puck comes over to the corner. Back out for Dylan George. George can't get it. Donlin does. Over to Jack Haichu with the one-touch goal. It was a nice pass by Donlin, and Haichu right there at the corner waiting for it. Cazenovia goal scored by number 11, Jake Haichu. Assisted by number 24, Jack Donlin. 11 from 24. Time of the Cazenovia goal, 13:48. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off after that puck went out of play. Face-off won by Cazenovia. They dump that puck in. Grabbed by Connor Leduc. Tried to send it out. Held in, though. Seamus Newcomb with it, and that puck gets taken away by Aiden Trimper. Trimper passes off to Esposito. Esposito over the blue line. Shot taken. Gobbled up by Ezra Stahlberg. Face-off will be to the right side of Ezra. Owen Van Brocklin wins a draw. Puck comes back. Cushman fires it from the point. Deflected over to the corner. Cazenovia sends this out into the neutral zone. Jordan Cushman collects it. Cushman takes this over, snaps it off the boards, and picked up by Aiden Trimper. Trimper tries to pull that around. Gets a little help from Owen Van Brocklin. Henry Miller got a piece of that, and it goes back to Cushman. Cushman passes over to Connor Leduc. Leduc fires it off the boards for Esposito. Not able to get it out. Seamus Newcomb with it. Newcomb sends this over to Montoya. Montoya at the hash mark. Puck is still... Montoya can't get it. Owen Van Brocklin moves this forward. He gets stolen, though, by Montoya. Swings and misses. Picking that puck up, Tanner Esposito. Here comes Esposito over the blue line. Tried to take that shot. His stick got hit by Riley Montoya, so that puck was sailed wide left. Henry Miller sends that behind the goal. Aiden Trimper not able to keep it. Taken away. Owen O'Donnell sent that across. Esposito not able to reach it. Esposito dumps that puck back behind the net. Owen O'Donnell misses it. Picking that puck up is Cazenovia. Seamus Newcomb passes over to Riley Montoya. Montoya shot low. Save Brody McGregor. McGregor's making some amazing saves. Cazenovia is out-shooting IHC by a lot. Jack Donlin squaring off against Owen O'Donnell. Donlin wins. Shot fired by Haichu. Misses wide left. O'Donnell sends this out through the neutral zone. Noah Thompson chasing after it. Caught by Cazenovia, though. They send that back out into the neutral zone. Thompson swats at that puck. Jack Casey sends this across. Passed off the boards for Donlin. Donlin trying to make his way through and does. Donlin into the slot. Shot. Goal.
1 minute of play remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. Cazenovia goal scored by number 24, Jack Donlin. Assisted by number 9, Jack Casey. 24 from 9. Time of the Cazenovia Lakers goal, 16:02.
Connor Lamb skating that puck down, draws back, shot. Oh, and it dances across the paint. Stahlberg with the save. Coming back the other way, Nat Gale. Gale sends that on net. Save by McGregor. Gale sends this back behind the goal. Nate Taylor picks it up at the corner. Taylor passes it around. Jack Casey from the point, shot fired, gets blocked. Ricochets over to Colin Whitmore. Whitmore tried sending that out a little too softly, though. Whitmore recovers. Whitmore into the neutral zone. 3 seconds. Whitmore is not going to be able to get the shot off. This is where this period's going to end. And that concludes our second period of play here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of the IHC Cavaliers. Don't forget to pick up your 50/50 raffle tickets. The raffle tickets are on sale now. Find Amanda or find whoever's got that bucket of tickets. Get your 50/50 raffle tickets. The drawing will be held after the beginning of the third period. Get your 50/50 raffle tickets now. Buy them often, buy them a lot, and you can win. And we'll be back. All right, we'll be starting the third period off with a pair of incidental minor penalties, both for roughing. Incidental minor penalties at the conclusion of the second period. Cazenovia, number 17, Lucas Cornish, 2-minute minor for roughing. IHC, number 8, Colin Whitmore, 2-minute minor for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 17:00. That puck comes out to the neutral zone. Aiden Trimper picking it up. Trimper moving in. Shot, save, Ezra Stahlberg. Puck gets turned back all the way down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. I have the winning 50-50 raffle ticket number in my hand. Get your 50-50 raffle tickets out to see if you're the winner. The winning number is 753-839. 753-839. Please go see Amanda at the table in the front lobby to claim your winnings. 753-839. Congratulations. Face off to the right side of Stahlberg. Comes across the slot. Picked up by George. George drops it off at the point. There's Dan-Dalin fires, save McGregor. Rebound goes up into the netting. We'll have a face-off on the right side of Brody. Henry Miller coming in for the face-off against Owen O'Donnell. Miller moves it to Newcomb. Newcomb forced back out to the center point position. Turns back, fires, save McGregor. Puck comes over to the corner. Riley Montoya dumps it into the corner. Comes back out towards him. Isaac Kuhn trying to get it out. Myers holds it in. Now grabbing that puck, Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell bringing that out into the neutral zone. O'Donnell over the blue line. Centering pass. And Newcomb has Noah Thompson all wrapped up, not able to get a shot off. Newcomb picks that puck up by the official, gets it out into the neutral zone, turned back momentarily by Norman Cushman, collected by Henry Miller. Miller shot, save McGregor. Connor LeDuc grabs that. Oh, and it caught the netting just barely, but the netting got caught. Face off to the right side of Brody McGregor. IHC trails 5-0 here at the beginning of the third period. Jack Donlin facing off against Nate Taylor. Taylor pushes this puck over to Connor Lamb. Lamb and Jack Casey going after it. Lamb able to get that puck out. Nate Taylor grabs it at the blue line. Taylor shot, misses wide. Picked up by Nick Netto. Welcome to the game, Nick Netto. That misses, goes over to the corner. Connor Lamb fires it, gets deflected. Netto picks it up, turns, shot just off the blocker of Ezra, and into the glass it goes. Stahlberg with another save. That gets off the netting. We'll have a face-off in the zone. Penalties have expired, both boys being released from the sin bin. There's the face-off. Comes over to the side. Jared Bach stepping up. Bach comes back. Flings at that puck. Falls. Misses. Picks it back up again. Snaps it forward. Owen Van Brockland battling for it. Aiden Trimper there. Aiden trying to find a slot. Sends that puck back to the point. Shot fired. Blocker save. Ezra Stahlberg. Battle for that puck up against the end boards. It's like Carter Nethers trying to dig that puck out. Ends up putting a fist to the face of Seamus Newcomb, and I think Mr. Nethers is going to go to the box for it. Nope, I apologize. It is a Cazenovia penalty for interference. Carter lucky he didn't get called for the retaliation. Cazenovia penalty, number 14, Henry Miller, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 14, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 2:41. It's a Cavalier power play. That puck comes all the way back. Dan-Dalin chasing after it. Jared Bach's going to get to it first. Bach takes that puck back behind his goal. Skates up on the near side. Bach coming through the neutral zone. Jared over the blue line into the O zone. Far right, bottom of the circle. Forced back into the trapezoid. Centering pass. Backhand shot. A goal! Owen Van Brocklin from Jared Bach. Goal! IHC power play goal scored by number 10, Owen Van Brocklin. Assisted by the birthday boy, number 5, Jared Bach. 10 from 5. Time of the IHC Cavaliers power play goal, 3:19. Carter Nethers with that puck, passes it over to Bach. Bach crisscrosses over for Trimper. Trimper misses it, and that's going to be an icing as a result. Bring the face-off all the way back down by Brody McGregor. Face-off comes across the slot towards the corner, held in by Finn Hagen. That got touched up by Jose Rivera. Puck goes behind the net. Connor Lamb grabs it on the far side. Lamb not able to get that puck out. It gets held in by the Cavaliers. The Lakers. It was Elijah Myers. Myers reaching, grabs that one, dumps that puck in. IHC behind their net. Too many of them back there. Brady Van Brocklin trying to get that puck out. Seamus Newcomb picks it off. Newcomb centering pass gets blocked by Nate Taylor. Comes back to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin trying to get that puck out. Held in. Newcomb curling back. Newcomb pass all the way across. Shot. Save. McGregor. Rebound goes up and hits the netting. Complete ice changes for both teams. 12:26 to go, 5-1 Lakers lead the IHC Cavaliers. Hey, face-off is over there. Owen O'Donnell facing off against Jack Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin pulls this puck over for Vinny DiNatale. DiNatale sends that puck in back behind the goal, chased after by Connor Leduc. Leduc trying to send it up along the board, stopped by Dylan George, comes out for Penoyer. And now Vinny DiNatale. DiNatale tried centering it. Gets blocked by Owen O'Donnell. Owie coming out with that puck into the neutral zone. Passes his puck over to Isaac Kuhn. Kuhn fires it. Goes off the baseboard. Shot taken by Owen O'Donnell. Save by Ezra Stallberg. Kuhn gets that back into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Noah Thompson. Thompson going in. Has that puck poked away by Jack Casey. Casey levels Thompson. Jack Dan-Dalin coming out with the puck. Dan-Dalin into the offensive end. Dan-Dalin top of the slot. Forced far right at the hash mark. Bottom of the circle. Centering pass attempted. Backhanded in by Alex Pappas. Saved by Brody McGregor. Coming back the other way is Lucas Cornish retreating back to pick his puck up. I don't know what my camera's focused on. Hopefully it picks the ice. It's a challenge with all the netting. All of this protective netting that's around these rinks to keep everybody safe. It's not good for my camera. Esposito dumps that puck in. Centering pass. That gets blocked away. Clearing attempt. And it goes in! It goes in! Looks like Aiden Trimper comes away with a goal. Oh, maybe not. He just led the charge. Sorry. Normally when you lead the line for the Selly, it's because you scored. IHC goal scored by number 16, Tanner Esposito. Unassisted, number 16, unassisted. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 6-0-0. Jared Bach pops that forward for Trimper. Trimper can't keep it, though. Finn Hagen sends us over to the side. Nat Gale sends us back out to the point. Grabbed by Bach. Fires. Misses way wide left. Carter Nether steps up to grab that puck. Held in by Trimper. Gets it over to Owen Van Brocklen. Van Brocklen, backhand shot. Save. Ezra Stahlberg. Faceoff comes back to the point, flung back in by Brady Van Brocklen, comes back out into the middle, passed across, and chasing it down, Riley Montoya. Montoya in, centering pass, shot, misses wide right, reaching back, McGregor got a piece of it, puck is still loose, and that puck goes over to the corner. Battle for that puck. Nate Taylor in there, Seamus Newcomb, Henry Miller, and Jose Rivera. Puck comes out. Nick Neto grabs it. Neto loses it, though, to Riley Montoya. Montoya turns that puck back. Picked up by Brady Van passed over to Brady Van Brocklen. Passed out to Nate Taylor. Taylor sends this over to Nick Neto. Neto over the blue line. Neto shot, save, Stahlberg. Rebound comes out to the side. Puck turned all the way back. Connor LeDuc chasing it down. Gets a piece of it. Stops it against the boards. LeDuc battling against Henry Miller. Miller able to move that puck to Montoya. Montoya sends this puck in deep. Owen Van Brocklen with it now. Van Brocklen skating up with this puck. Van Brocklen into the offensive end, trying to get fancy with it. Forced back into the trapezoid, now into the corner. Van Brocklen dumps that puck back. Only person there, though, it was Donlin. Jack Donlin coming out with this puck. It was a beauty of a pass to him. Fires that shot. Save, Brody McGregor. $8:54 to go in this game. Jack Donlin facing off against Nate Taylor. Puck goes over to the boards, fired by Jack Casey, saved by Brody McGregor. Owen Van Brocklen again for the faceoff against Donlin. Donlin wins again. Jack Casey fires again, deflected. Goes over to the side. Carter Nethers grabs it at the corner. Nethers going back behind his net, trying to snap that up. Puck gets blocked by Dylan George. Nethers still battling. High Chew tried between the legs, dropping it back, but Jared Bach right there to sweep that puck away. Now it's picked up by Tanner Esposito. Esposito trying to clear it out. Held in. Esposito trying again. Jared Bach carries that puck out. Goes all the way through. Bach chasing after it, going back behind the net. Dodges a hit, kinda. Owen Van Brocklen on the far side sends us back to the point for Nethers. Nethers brings it back, and that comes back into the neutral zone as he got leaned on. Jared Bach with it, fires that puck in, goes in deep. Chasing after it, Finn Hagen. Hagen on the far side, snaps that puck out. Stopped by Isaac Kuhn. Kuhn can't keep it with him, though. Comes back to Bach. Bach skates it up, dumps it in. Stahlberg stalls it behind the net. Popped around. Now grabbed by Vinny DiNatale. DiNatale passes over to Dylan George. George kicks that forward. It goes right to Brady Van Brocklen. Van Brocklen to Jose Rivera. Rivera takes it to the safe trapezoid. Rivera dishes it off for Brady. Brady back off the backboards for Rivera. Rivera comes back to pick it up. Dumps it back behind for Brady. Brady passes it over to Isaac Kuhn. Kuhn, little short pass to Owen O'Donnell. Owen gets us out into the neutral zone, loses it at the center line. Hits come in. A nice check by Brady Van Brocklin. Noah Thompson takes that puck to the corner. Noah forced back behind the goal. Skating around on the near side, loses that puck. It's picked up by Lucas Cornish. Cornish sends it up, stopped by Brady Van Brocklin. Puck goes back behind the goal, and Brady's going to get called for the cross-check on that one. IHC penalty number 9, Brady Van Brocklin, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 9, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 9:56. Dylan George sends that back behind the net. Picked up by Henry Miller at the point. Miller sends it to Jack Donlin in the center point. Donlin gives it over to Finn Hagen. Hagen loses it to Jared Bach. Bach, little hit on Dylan George. Bach still with it, snaps this puck. Caught by Donlin, fires it, misses wide right, goes off the glass, comes back out for Henry Miller. Miller sends this in behind the goal. Centering pass gets blocked by Bach. Bach goes back to grab it, rips this all the way around. Donlin's not going to be able to catch it. This puck's going to make it all the way down the length of the ice. Jack Donlin gets to it before Nate Taylor. Taylor applying the hit. Finn Hagen picks that puck up. Finn skates it back behind his goal. Finn pass out on the near side for Donlin in the neutral zone. Donlin drops it over for Haichu. Haichu skates up with it. Centering pass gets picked off by Blake Gregory. Jack Donlin in the neutral zone, skating forward into the offensive end, curls around. Looking, leaves that puck for Seamus Newcomb. Newcomb over to Henry Miller. Miller to Finn Hagen shot. Comes back out for Miller. Henry Miller back over for Fagan. Fagan pulls it off the backhand. Sends this across for Donlin. Shot fired. Save McGregor. McGregor's on his back, and he's got it covered up. .28 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for IHC. 5:32 in the game. IHC trails 5-2. Seamus Newcomb in for the faceoff against Owen Van Brocklin. Jose Rivera forcing that puck out into the neutral zone. Retreated back is Riley Montoya. Montoya snaps it back into the neutral zone. Lucas Cornish curling around. Lucas gets hit by Owen Van Brocklin. Puck goes into the zone. Collected by Jose Rivera. Rivera passes over to Connor Leduc. Leduc up to Esposito. Esposito sends this down. It gets stopped by Montoya. Montoya gives it to Lucas Cornish. Cornish into the offensive end. Challenged by Leduc. Backhand shot. Save. Puck goes up. And another save by Brody Van McGregor. That comes across. Hits the paint. Goes into the corner. Pops off for Aiden Trimper. Trimper to Esposito. Esposito skating in into the slot. Shot misses high left. Off the boards. Picked up by Owen Van Brocklin. He loses it. Coming down with that puck, Jack Casey. Jack Casey making his move in. Passes it to the slot. Montoya shot. Deflects off the stick of Jared Bach up into the netting for the faceoff in the IHC end of the ice. .432 to go in this game. 5-2 Cazenovia lead over IHC. Landon Briggs for the faceoff. Briggs turning. Couldn't get the shot off. Puck comes out to Aiden Trimper. Trimper, nice spin move to get that puck out into the neutral zone. Passes over for Esposito. Esposito misses. Has to play it off the boards. Trimper battling to keep that puck and can't, loses it. Briggs gets it away, and Trimper steals it back. Trimper dodges away from DiNatale, dumps that puck in, goes back behind the net into the far corner, all the way around for Connor Lamb. Lamb holds it, gets it to Nick Neto. Neto not able to get the shot, comes back to the center point. Jared Bach fires this in, goes to the corner. Nick Neto to dig it out. Neto sends this behind for Connor Lamb. Lamb in the corner, battling. Carter Nethers holds that, sends that back into the trapezoid. Finn Hagen sends it around onto the near side. DiNatale gives it back to Finn. Finn sends it behind the net for Elijah Myers. They let it go for Alex Papa as this puck gets fired right back, though. Near side, DiNatale spearing at it, held in by Jared Bach. Now that puck finally makes its way out. Briggs knocked down by Jared Bach, and Bach's going to get called for the interference. IHC penalty number 5, Jared Bach. 2-minute minor for interference. Number 5, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 13:37. That puck gets deflected. Still not able to get sent in. And we've got whistles. It's a big hit on the goalie by Blake Gregory, followed up by a missed wide shot by Nate Taylor. And no penalties will be assessed. Coach Nethers wants to have a conversation with the official. He believes that a penalty should be assessed against Cazenovia, probably for an interference call. And the official has explained his point. You're never going to get an official to change his call. He shouldn't, anyway. That's when the game control gets lost. So here's the face-off to the right side of Ezra Stahlberg. Nate Taylor squaring up against Jack Donlin. Taylor sends this over to the side. Rivera can't get it. Jack Casey pulls that puck back over his end line. Casey leaves it for Donlin. Donlin skates his puck up, passes it for Haichu. Haichu not able to catch it. It goes down into the zone, turned back by Brady Van Brocklin. Jack Casey misses it. Nate Taylor going in after it, and Ezra Stahlberg comes out and plays that puck over to the side. Rivera comes up, can't catch it, and here comes Donlin, gives it to Cornish. Cornish shot. I think McGregor got a piece of that for the save. Puck gets slapped around. Jack Casey holds it at the blue line, sends it up along at the hash mark. Shot fired, save McGregor. Rebound, save McGregor. And that puck gets cleared the length of the ice by Brady Van Brocklin. Just under a minute to go in the player advantage for Cazenovia. Jack Donlin challenged by Tanner Esposito. Donlin's got to retreat back behind his goal for safety. Donlin coming up on the near side. Has Owen Van Brocklin all over him. Van Brocklin gets a piece of that puck. Soft shot taken by Henry Miller. Misses. Puck sent up on the near side. Caught by Jack Casey. Backhands it over to Miller. Miller shot tried. Nice stick check by Owen Van Brocklin there. Puck gets sent across into the corner. Donlin dumps it back behind. Collected by Henry Miller. Miller on the sideboards. Gives this to Donlin. Donlin centering pass for Jack Casey. Not able to get a stick on it. Sliding in to pick that puck up. Riley Montoya takes that puck to the corner. Henry Miller pulls it away. Loses it on his journey to the slot. Puck gets speared out into the neutral zone by Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin. Pass. Shot. Missed by Tanner Esposito. It's only 4 feet high and 6 feet wide. 24 square feet of shooting area to fire a 3-inch by 1-inch puck. Shot on net by Jack Casey, saved by Brody McGregor. Casey backhand gets blocked by Carter Nethers. Nethers sends Casey into the boards. Aiden Trimper coming out with this puck. Trimper forced around Hagen. Hagen swats at that puck, dislodges it, goes into the corner. Hagen picks it up, sends it up. Rivera fires that in off the backboards, covered up by Ezra Stahlberg.
Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the third period.
Owen O'Donnell facing off against Jack Donlin. Donlin comes away with that puck. Donlin using his own forward as a shield to get around Rivera. Puck goes to Jared Bach. Bach into the corner. Puts the hit on Riley Montoya. Owen O'Donnell sends that puck up for Noah Thompson. It gets turned back. Jose Rivera trying to pull it with him. Too far ahead. Puck goes to Donlin. Donlin putting shoulders. Isaac Kuhn trying to pull that puck around. Comes back to Jack Donlin. Donlin dumps that puck in. Jose Rivera picks this puck up, fires it the length of the ice, caught by Panoyer, and that's where this one's going to end. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of the IHC Cavaliers. On behalf of the IHC Cavaliers, we'd like to thank everyone for coming out here this evening for enjoying this Section 3 high school hockey game. This one ends in a victory for the Cazenovia Lakers as they defeat the IHC Cavaliers by a score of 5-2. I'd like to direct your attention to IHC Cavaliers player number 5, Jared Bach. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Jared Bach. Happy birthday to you. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Please remember to drive safely, everyone, and don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. So remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.